Heyhoo und willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge von Genshin Impact. Wie ihr seht, gehe ich gerade hoch zum Ziel, denn da ist ja wieder dieser Typ, der 9. da. Der hat nämlich das letzte Kollabis für die Legendenquest von Ich habe den Namen vergessen. Shur oder so. Okay, los geht's.
Just who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking to myself, gentry mouth-sized thugs have been mysteriously absent for a while now.
Ja, wir kümmern uns gerade darum.
You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing from them again.
Oh? What happened?
Das ist nicht alles. Ich würde auch gern deinen Kohlapis kaufen.
Huh?
Ja.
Oh, I see now. You're in this trade too. So you're trying to beat him to the post, eh?
Ja.
Appearances can be deceiving, that's for sure. But I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible. The maximum I can do is 40% off, and even then I'm only breaking even.
Nee, keine
No
Rabatt.
need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying to force the price down?
Du verdienst jeden einzelnen Cent.
What's going on?
Oder
Have I
Mora,
died
in
and
dem
gone to
Fall.
heaven?
Nee, du
I
lebst
can't
noch.
believe it. I will make a profit on this batch after all. But gentry mouth-sized thugs could still come back after I've sold it.
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe they're not gonna bother you again.
Weiß nicht, ob wir sagen können, vertraue uns, weil was, wenn er trotzdem dahin kommt. Deswegen sage ich, du kannst uns das Erz ruhig verkaufen.
Huh. Okay, then. My situation can hardly get worse from here in any case.
Ja,
But tell me,
sag das
what on
niemals.
earth do you plan to do with so much core lapis?
Ich weiß es nicht.
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
Später wird noch jemand kommen, um das Erz abzuholen. Man soll den Teufel eben nicht gleich an die Wand malen.
Thank you. Thank you a million times over.
Ja,
I
geschehen.
really don't know what to say.
Das musst du auch nicht. Wir sind auch noch nicht ganz fertig.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. And so will the nasty people. Anyway, let's get going, because apparently we have a show to watch at the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse.
Ich frage mich, was da jetzt abgehen will. Und dann... Los geht's. Runter da! Hi.
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be complete without you two here as audience.
Ja.
You
Bin da.
better believe it. We're the ones who've been doing all the work. What exactly have you been doing all this time?
Gute Frage.
Well, naturally,
Ja,
I used
genau.
the time to immerse myself completely in Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Du Buchfuzzi,
I
ey.
managed to finish the book off, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Divine Halberd, an ominous sword. Mir and Wei Yang. The way the story develops across the first 5 volumes. Nothing short of exemplary. But the 6th volume? Oh, words fail me. How blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with such works.
And this is related to Gentry Moutsai. How?
Gar nicht.
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation.
War das Ende des Buches gut?
It was rather good. Thanks. I only hope that as our plan reaches its denouement, it too will live up to its expectations.
Ja,
Why
alles
does
gut.
Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's going on? No fair. So go on then, tell me, what are we doing here? And what's this big dramatic showdown thing that's supposed to happen?
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harbor, and he doesn't find a single piece. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill his contract, he can't stay in good standing with the Fatui. He hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic turns to disbelief. Gentry Moutsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. Never has anyone dared to target him like this. So regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution that he seeks, he is certain to...
So it was you! You were the one sticking your necks out for Chang the Ninth!
Was? Nein.
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere
Oh.
trying to find someone
nee.
selling core lapis before I realized
Der
the
Wassercharakter.
Feyun Commerce Guild had been on an acquisition spree. Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like that. Explain yourselves. What is the meaning of this persecution?
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another, one to whom I am indebted. Upon witnessing an injustice, it is a perfectly normal response to rush to the aid of he who has been wronged. Was it not one of your own men who said, "This isn't over"?
You clearly don't know what's good for you. I won't beat around the bush. Master, if you please, seize their core lapis.
Bitte lass mich der Typ sein. Bitte lass mich der Wassertyp sein. Ja. Natürlich machen wir
Ray
zuerst den.
outlines your fate.
Und jetzt noch G. Und jetzt wieder Teufel. Gut, einer down. Der nächste ist noch nicht down, aber gleich. So. Dann wird dann noch gleich dieser Feuer-Schuldeneintreiber-Ding kommen. Komm doch, ich weiß, dass du jetzt kommst. Wäre den Schulden. So. Dann wechseln wir zu Eis. Dann wechseln wir zu Feuer. Dann wechseln wir zu Luft. Und zum Schluss noch Wasser. Jetzt die Ulti. Oh. Ging schneller als ich dachte.
Impressive. You are no commoners. To continue this fight would be to incur greater losses than I can accept.
Ha! Fertig gemacht.
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off. The core lapis is almost within our
Dann kämpfst
grasp.
doch selber, Alter.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only? I did not lend you my men to have them stir up trouble at your beck and call.
What are you saying? Master, everything I did with only one thing in mind. To complete the order.
Then figure it out by yourself.
Don't go. Wait. Master, wait.
My lord, what are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Thanks to this valiant young man, I am unscathed.
My lord?
Lord?
You? You are the heir of the Feyun Commerce Guild?
Indeed, my liege. I am
Was?
Sucho, disciple of the Guhua clan and second son of the Feyun Commerce Guild manager, and I make no secret of it.
Drats! I've been played like a fiddle.
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman. The problems that your business practices have created, I have sought to resolve through mine. I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to provide their core lapis.
You meddling swine. Well, go on. Tell me, what will you sell it for?
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let's fight fire with fire, shall we? 3 times the market rate sounds fair, no?
How dare you subject me to such viciousness? This is a malicious and calculated attempt to run me into the ground.
Deep breaths now. This is a simple decision. Will you buy or not?
Fine. Have it your way. I'll find the money somehow. Happy now?
Ja.
On behalf of the Feyun Commerce Guild, I thank you for your business and hope you will continue to do business with us in future.
You? Funny speaking, book reading, guhua geeking Xingqiu are the heir of the Feyun Commerce Guild? So that massive stash of Mora you let us burn through in a day? That was from your private vault?
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Maltsai in his place. A classic two birds, one stone situation.
Habt ihr kein Schönschreiben in der Schule gelernt?
Very droll. My family can always tell me from my handwriting. It's certainly one of my distinguishing features.
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you Guhua Geek this whole time. Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get angry at someone, you have their arms and legs chopped off.
Oha.
Paimon's toast, and sorry, very sorry. Please don't hurt Paimon.
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs anyway.
Save me, save me. This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill.
Bist du sicher, dass es ein normaler Roman war?
Jokes aside, I have the two of you to thank for this successful resolution.
Gern geschehen.
Really, you were a huge help. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much obliged if you could return it to Chang the Ninth for me.
Jetzt sollen wir schon wieder für dich durch die Gegend laufen? Wie für alle anderen
I
auch?
did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. The two of you, meanwhile, though strangers to the circumstances, stepped in and saved the day. To have made such valiant and chivalrous friends is more than enough for me, my liege.
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your father.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable sum of money in the process. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions and earn me a few more days of freedom, perchance? Legend of the Shattered Halberd speaks of a domain that I should very much like to investigate.
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're just a lazy bones who doesn't want to work.
Ja.
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Chang the Ninth's palace, and not just his gratitude?
A reward?
Oh, Essen?
Well, that sweetens the deal somewhat.
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay.
Man hätte uns aber auch früher sagen können, dass Xingqiu zu euch gehört.
Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me. I will take my leave now. May we meet again, fellow merchants.
Okay, was ist jetzt? Ne, wir sollten nur nochmal zurückgehen, gell? Das machen wir dann mal kurz. So, da sind wir auch schon. Hey, 9.
Everything I lost. Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker showed up and gave me back my entire collection.
Gern geschehen.
I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Eigentlich waren wir das gar nicht. Waren wir halt echt nicht. Sollen wir das sagen oder einfach, wir sind froh, helfen zu können? Ach, wir sind froh, helfen
Please
zu können.
don't say that. You have no idea how much this means to me. The Chang family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day. Unfortunately, after I took over the family's affairs as heir, a series of business setbacks devoured our fortune. Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. In the end, everything was riding on this Corlapis deal. Were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains would have become my final resting place.
Wow, that's the second heir we've met in this town.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing? Oh, here's your book back.
Nothing?
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning to think that Guhua rascal had swindled me.
Do people really look down on the Guhua clan so much?
Actually, the art is centuries old, and was once held in high esteem. But now it has faded beyond recognition. To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract budding young talent to a dying art. And so it becomes a vicious cycle. In any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. For all his talk about repaying kindness with kindness and whatnot, what has he done to show for it? You're the ones who've displayed a genuine sense of responsibility.
Wir hätten dem schon irgendwie sagen sollen, dass der das gemacht hat und nicht wir. Ich fühle mich jetzt schlecht. Der Guhua-Schule steht womöglich eine neue Blüte hervor.
What does it matter? Anyway, you wanted the Liyue volume of the Teyvat travel guide, didn't you?
Ja.
I'll fetch it for you. It's
Bitte.
yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small token of appreciation for your huge generosity.
Das würde ich nicht sagen. Das hätte ich ja fast vergessen.
My ore is sold, and my treasured books have returned. I can't believe it. What?
Komisches Lesezeichen.
What was that? Paimon saw something fall out.
Oh,
Sagt mir
nothing,
nicht,
nothing.
dass der Reiseführer
That
von...
little rascal surely isn't.
Was ist gerade passiert? So, das war's dann mit der heutigen Folge von Genshin Impact. In der nächsten Folge geht es weiter mit der Legendenquest von Jean. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.